Time again to check in with our friends from the Better Business Bureau in Southeast Texas, and this week we're joined by John Paschall to talk to us about some good tips for when the car breaks down and you've got to take it in for repairs.
Right, and that happens to us. We often want to have somebody trusted that we can take it to. Certainly one thing we want to keep in mind, the more we know about our car helps. That certainly is a good thing as we go in to get it repaired. And to check out the car service or mechanics in the area, we do want to, it's a good idea just to ask around. Certainly our area is small enough where people and places do get reputations. Check out the BBB, bbb.org. Check out the business review. Do they have complaints? What is their rating? Now, you do take your car in, of course. We do want to make sure that we get that written estimate. What will it cost? And get it specified. What's the labor? What are the parts? Exactly what are you going to do? And not only sign for it, but get a copy of that estimate in case something may change or charges may change when you go to pick the car up.
And also, I say, ask them to call you before they start to make those repairs. You know, if it's not something that necessarily needs to get done that day, maybe you want to hold off on it, or but having that communication is important as well.
Of course, and you can set that up where you have the service manager write that right on the estimate. Must call before authorizing repairs. And of course, part of that is just the relationship that you have with your mechanic. It's important to find one that will tell you not only what you need to have repaired, but what you don't need to have repaired.
Very true.
That's a lot of trust that's involved, and when you have that trusting relationship, you know that that mechanic's going to take care of you and help take care of your car.
Exactly. You mentioned your first tip was to get familiar with your car's manual, and I'm sure many of us haven't even looked at the manual. It's in the glove compartment somewhere. Maybe it's in the trunk.
You hope it's there.
Yeah.
The other thing the BBB can do, sometimes when we buy cars, we may end up with a lemon. That does happen, where there's just an inherent problem in the car that is not able to be repaired. The BBB can help with that. We offer auto line arbitration, where we work with the manufacturers to help a consumer actually get those things resolved.
So the first step someone would need to do in that situation is to contact you, and then you're able to guide them along the path?
Certainly. And we work with all the major manufacturers. We can have that arbitration right here in our Beaumont offices. Very convenient for consumers. The manufacturers usually join us by phone, and it's just a great service that we help consumers and manufacturers to resolve issues.
All right, some good tips. And of course, John, these tips are on your website as well. Folks can go on there after the newscast and check those out.
Yes, bbb.org. We're on Facebook, Twitter. Anywhere you are, we're there.
And not just these tips, but just you have all sorts of tips on the website.
It's good
really
to browse.
Good resource.
It really is a good resource and a lot of good information there.
All right, thank you so much, John.
Sure,
we appreciate it.